All right. My name is Isaac and this is DIY Speed. You might be wondering why I'm recording in my family hauler when usually this is about muscle cars or doing car stuff. Well, we're doing car stuff today. I'm on a cross-country road trip moving my family from Pennsylvania to Las Vegas. I stopped in Arizona after 2,000 miles with the 2006 Tahoe pulling the Lexus, and the fuel pump gave out on it. So I dropped the family off at a hotel in some town in Arizona, I forget right now, and I'm hauling ass back to the Petrified Forest National Park to grab the tow dolly that was on the back of the Tahoe because AAA won't take it with a tow dolly. Yeah, they're gonna bring it to O'Reilly's in that town. I love you, O'Reilly's. Thank you so much. And I already have a fuel pump for it, which I kind of knew we were going to need. And it's a little bit of a party. It's raining, of all things, here in the desert. And I'm doing 75 miles an hour for the first time in this trip because I've had a trailer generally the entire time hooked up to this truck, which I just dropped at the parking lot, unhooked, and now I'm doing 75 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour right now, through the desert to the national, what is it called? The Petrified Forest National Park. What a beautiful park. Anyways, this is the start of the video. I'll catch you up on what's happened so far, or what I did video. I tried to keep as much private as I could because, you know, family trip. But now that stuff's happening, we're in YouTube mode. All right, folks, join along. Hopefully this works out. If not, you'll see what happens. And so it begins, folks. Sorry, I'm gonna talk over the folks leaf blowing here. Got our pictures by the arch, and it started acting up, doesn't want to idle, didn't have power. It was 98 degrees with the sun on it, so I think we might have, excuse me, sir. Oh, the Tom Sawyer. Look at that riverboat. How cool is that? So it's not super happy, but it did just start and back up a few feet, so I'm feeling pretty confident. We got a breeze, we got some cloud cover, we're under an overpass. Might be the fuel pump. I wasn't recording this trip, so we're in St. Louis, Missouri, making it to Nevada, and I wasn't gonna record because I figured it's just gonna be a family trip until YouTube stuff happened, like a fuel pump potentially going out right underneath the arch. Welcome to DIY Speed. My name is Isaac. I hope you enjoyed today's video. The channel's moving west. Just got done with the O'Reilly's over there. Sorry, camera work not working well, but truck's running now, and it got a little bit bigger. I don't know. I put some fuel injector cleaner and fresh gas in it, and well, something happened to it. Not quite sure, but it's running smoothly now. What I'm assuming is either we had bad gas, hydrolocked in some way, maybe overheated the fuel pump and it wasn't happy, or the pickup tube fell off the fuel pump, and when it gets low on gas, it's just not happy with its life. So stop by Bigfoot right here, because how cool is that? You don't get to see this guy all the time. That is something else, folks. Look at these. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. Chain drive up there. Give you a little zoom action. Look at that chain drive. Craziness. But figured this would be the appropriate place to do a little update as to what happened. Tahoe doesn't look that big next to it, gotta say. Looks like a compact economy car. But the adventure has begun. And this is awesome. Part of crossing the country is you're gonna have hiccups along the way. And the way that you manage them is everything. So stop by O'Reilly's, grab some backup. I got a fuel pressure gauge. I got a fuel filter, even though I don't think it has one. I ordered in a fuel pump for tomorrow and a can of Berryman's B12. And stop to check out this bad boy. I don't know if it's the real Bigfoot, but I tell you, you couldn't tell me it's not. and then there's a little one over there. Zoom. Zooming it. Baby Bigfoot. Daddy Bigfoot. Well, I did not record much so far. St. Louis, after the fuel pump issue in St. Louis, it went away until we got to the Texas border a few minutes ago, and it seemed to stall out. Popped open the hood and found power steering fluid on it. All over the place. So I think I added too much power steering fluid when I did that. Everything else is kosher. A little bit of storm cells from here to Amarillo. But it looks like the big part was over. All right, folks, this is a continuation of the video. So we're in Arizona now. And like I said, I've tried not to record a lot because, we got the fam here and trying to keep some things private. But at the end of the day, we got an adventure on our hands. So I'm in the Yukon right now, heading to a town called Holbrook, Arizona. Gonna grab a hotel and get everybody put inside because the Tahoe has officially shit the bed. Unfortunately, the fuel pump is no longer fuel pumping, and I do have AAA on the way to pick it up, scoop it, and bring it to the O'Reilly's here in town. But yeah, and before I give up and just put it in a storage unit and pick it up later, I'm gonna try and swap this pump tonight. So I've got 6 minutes till I get to the petrified forest, and I keep looking at oncoming traffic to see this, pull the truck. I haven't seen it yet, so hopefully I'll catch him as he's going by. But I'm only 6 minutes away, so I gotta grab the tow dolly that was on it, and then haul ass. I called O'Reilly's. They're totally fine with us at least dropping it off there, and I'm sure the hotel's not gonna care that we do a fuel pump right on the spot. So everything's working out as best as it can. All right, so 5 minutes out, my buddy just texted me that the driver's having a little bit of a problem. So I might actually be able to pull up on it and see what's going on. And he said small wrench issue. I don't know what that means. Like, what do you need a wrench for anything? Maybe he's gonna try and pull the drive shaft out of it. I have no idea what they're doing. But yeah, petrified forest. Life's an adventure, folks. We made it 2,000 plus miles before this thing became a problem. How cool is that? It's good enough. It's got 250,000 miles on that old pump, so she did her job. I'm not mad at the scenery either. Beautiful. Getting rain in the desert. That doesn't happen a lot. Happened a lot on this trip. So the weather's actually been pretty amicable. Rain comes through, drops it down 20-30 degrees, which is pretty cool. Hopefully I don't get rained on, but at the same time, totally fine with it. I'll take a little bit of rain right now after sweating all day. And away we go. We got 4 minutes, 3.6 miles left. Let's roll. Raining in the desert. Just in time, folks. Getting her loaded up. She actually drove. The winch wasn't working. Not the wrench. The winch wasn't working, so he pulled it up on here. It's raining in the desert. I'm gonna grab this piece of shit. Sorry, I'm gonna grab this tow dolly. That car's gonna drive itself to O'Reilly's just to follow this. Hey, bud, how's it going? Oh, it's my piece of shit. It's all right. I got a fuel pump somewhere for it already, so we'll do that in the parking lot of the hotel. But you drop us off at O'Reilly's. I called them already. They said it wasn't a problem. So seems like it happens more than often. Yeah, we nursed it about 1,000 miles, knowing the fuel pump was starting to go out. So par for the course. Man, this rain's beautiful. This is awesome. I'm glad this all worked out this way. Literally, the rain is the best thing in the desert. And doing 80 miles an hour in this truck with the transmission cool is also a nice feeling. Yeah, very good. We're out here. Okay. Well, guys, I'll see you at O'Reilly's. Oh, that's a beautiful sunset right there. Out in the desert in Arizona. Staying at Best Western. Already got the seat pulled out of it. I was over there I decided it'd be nice to the people trying to sleep early, and moved over to the abandoned Denny's. That's my trailer, other trailer. And I made some guide holes in the floor to tell me where the pump is. It's up this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually dump water in this just to help a little bit, and angle grind my way in. All right, waiting for batteries to charge. I think I killed one, and the other one's charging up. I'm almost done cutting my square out to get to the fuel pump. Really not that difficult of a process when you do it this hack, like when you do a hack job like this. There's a reason why it's a hack job. It's not that hard to do. I gotta say, that was pretty fast. Got that pump out. Look at that. Look at that unit. Kind of clean in there. A little piecey. That's okay. And this is the old pump. You know, I can't say there was anything wrong with it, but I can't say that it was fine. Definitely something wrong with the pickup on it. Or sorry, the level sender. That was kind of broke off. Maybe I broke it off. But either way, that's done. I'm gonna throw this new pump right in it. All right, in the magic of television, the truck is running once again, this time idling the way that it should. I already threw junk on top of the access door I made, but I got to go to O'Reilly's real quick before they close and get some better tape, like maybe some metal type of tape. But it's running good, sounding good, feeling good. Close the hood, and I just got to clean up my mess a little bit, and then I can drive over to Arlie's.